one of the very first presenters here, and she's coming back. Something that a lot of you have asked for, and we've all been interested in, is hearing an update from past presenters. And I kept seeing posts on Facebook about what was happening with the company. I said, you have to come back and give us an update. So that's what we're going to hear from first. And while I pull up the slides, will you please welcome Nisha Witt.
All right.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Nisha Witt. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I am a Virginia Beach native. I am a Navy baby. I was actually born at Portsmouth Naval Hospital.
Me too.
But I was mostly raised in Raleigh. Go Panthers this weekend in school. But I joined the Navy. I was in for 8.5 years. Got out and started my company, Aesop Technologies. So our mission is to inspire and motivate individuals to be ecologically and socially responsible through our innovative technological products. So just to get this out of the way, an update on Tholos, which is our solar-powered bench. The bench is catering to mobile device users that want to recharge your mobile devices from outside. So they can sit at a bench in the park or in the middle of the city and recharge their phone from where they're sitting outside. We are implementing this in Norfolk, starting with downtown, particularly to be more specific. March 26th is our unveiling date at the plot, so we already have that set in stone. And pretty much how the concept is going to work is that it's going to be a pop-up bench. So we'll have it at one location for about 2 months, and then we'll transition it to another location. So most likely I'm thinking of like Town Point Park, because that's perfect time when the events will start kicking up, and the concert events. So we're going to be working on that with Norfolk right now. All right, so now to the good stuff, the big thing. The problem that we are trying to solve, we have a new dish or technology that we just recently acquired called Aesop Nucleus. And the Aesop Nucleus is something which I will get into later on, but the issues that I'm trying to solve with this. So residents are paying the highest rate when it comes to Dominion Power. They're paying 11 cents per kilowatt hour, which is the highest rate of all the energy sectors, or all the sectors that are paying utility energy. So if you decide if you want to go off the grid and invest in a solar panel system, you're looking at almost $22,000 for initial cost for the system to install it. It takes about 13 years for you to pay off that system. However, here's the catch. Only 25% of America's rooftops for commercial and residential are suitable for solar panel technology. So not every single home or building in America is eligible to receive solar systems. So this is my solution. Aesop Nucleus. Aesop Nucleus, just in general words, is where DirecTV meets Solar City. So for the specifications, our system can produce about 3 to 5 kilowatts with a 35 or 37% conversion efficiency. Has dual axis precision, so meaning a 360, 180 turning point to track the sun. And it's a free piston Stirling technology with helium fluid. For the advantage of our system, it's easily assembling, which we'll be doing that in Virginia, so we can create jobs. It is suitable for all terrains and weather. It's recyclable, and it's designated, or it will be designed and assembled, like I said before, in the USA. So here's 3 ways that you can obtain the Aesop Nucleus. Our first option is through leasing. So pretty much like a car. We'll give you the technology, and you make monthly payments until you own the actual system yourself. If you do not want to own the system, but you still want to make monthly payments and still install the system in part of your household, you can do the power purchase agreement. Power purchase agreement is in regards to where we will charge you a small fee per kilowatt, which is 8 cents, which will be competitive to Dominion Power and the rest of the solar panel industry. And pretty much, like I said, you'll make monthly payments, but you will not own the system. And then you have our last option where you can actually pay the full cost of the $10,000 for the system, which is what our system will cost our customers. So here's the team. I have myself. My background is environmental sciences, and I have mechanical engineering skills. Because I do have a Navy background, I was a damage controlman, so that's all I did was work with my hands and do repair parts. Then we have Jason Shaw. He is our Chief of Operations. He has electronic engineering skills, and he's actually getting his degree at ODU as we speak. And he also has sales management skills, and he's a Navy veteran as well. And then we have Mr. John Williams. He is our Chief Technology Officer. He specializes in, he's going to be the technical advisor for the company, and also he specializes in software security, software security. And he is an Army and Navy veteran himself. So our models. So for the revenue, the one-time fee that we'll be charging our customers is the software and the hardware purchase. And that's if they pay and purchase the cost up front. We also have add-ons, so if they do not decide to pay for the full system up front, they can do recurring payments, which is residual income for the company. And they can purchase the warranty fee, which will renew every 5 years. So what the warranty will include is that we will do periodic washings, testings for the software updates, and also replacement of the hydraulic fluids for the precision tracking. And we also have what we call the solar investment tax credit. And what that is that just recently Congress had passed that any company resident that invests in solar technology will get a 30% tax cut break for investing in solar systems. So here's the market. How we're going to enter the market is through our partnerships. We already have 2 connections with the city, 2 cities in Hampton Roads. First one is Norfolk, and the second one is Chesapeake. So what we're going to try and do is that we're going to create an incentive program for their residents, for the people that live in the city of Norfolk and Chesapeake. If they want to, it's a voluntary program, so if they're looking to save money and, you know, something that they would really love to have, it's like an additional thing that's going to be very discreet, but yet save cost on their energy bills and pretty much free up the funds that they are looking to save for other obligations or investments. Personal network. I've already pretty much have people interested in wanting to install this system. Mainly they see this idea or see the system being implemented overseas where they have such high population densities. I have one offer where they want to take our system and install it in a school, on a top of a school in India, because they have very, the efficiency of their grid is very poor. So they are not able to supply heating and air conditioning. So they're like, well, why not use solar technology and not be pretty much this huge array of panels where we can just condense them down to one dish and put out the same amount of power as 25 panels. So it eliminates the area, it's cheap, it's a lot cheaper and better. Referrals, so word of mouth. So people that refer our systems or refer our services to other customers, they can get a discount on their bill. So using referral system with word of mouth, because word of mouth is absolutely very handy. It's a lifesaver for most businesses, especially if you're small. And then also, once we get a little bit bigger, grow our customer base, we can definitely go online and do direct online marketing through Google ads, SEOs, and on our websites. Because one thing I do not want to do is grow too fast and not be able to handle the capacity or the demand if I do not have the resources. So I'm going to start local here in Hampton Roads and then just eventually grow bigger and increase the radius, of my business by 100 to 150 miles every year, every other year. So pretty much, this is our customer base. This is very conservative, so we're looking to gain 10 to 15 customers every year, so it'll be manageable. And then for our projected gross profit, this is pretty much, like I said, very conservative, and hopefully by year 5 we'll be at $500,000 or nearly $500,000. So overall goals, reduce the overall cost of solar system technologies, reduce the amount of years to pay off your system, change the attitude towards solar technology in areas that are very unlikely, mainly Virginia, and take over the world.